Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sailing the Open Sea with Pickle Rick. We did take last week off just because I was out of town, so we did miss the Valhalla reveal video, but we've seen some good price action with that in the past week, so we'll definitely touch on that a little bit here. Did want to just mention that this week we are doing a giveaway at the end of the video. It might be something we make a little bit more consistent moving forward, so definitely stay tuned till the end of the video so that you can get the instructions for how to potentially win that giveaway. This week we're going to be looking at, Valhalla, some of the price action it saw, and where some of those profits have been leaking into. We'll also touch on some of the projects that got voted on in the poll I put out on Twitter, Sappy Seals being one of those. Seen some recent price action as well. We'll go ahead and touch on the Mutant Hounds collection with, seeing as that minted and has been getting some good volume. So we'll go ahead and kick things off here with Valhalla. Did reveal last week. Like I said in my video the week before, expected it to see a post-reveal dip. It did get eaten pretty quickly, so if you held through the reveal, even if you didn't like yours, it was a comment or something, the floor did get eaten pretty quickly. I think it touched 0.4 before shooting back up to about 0.5. I managed to snipe a rank 400 or 500 and flip that for I bought it at like 0.5 and flipped that for like 0.8 or 0.9. I just was playing around with some of the prices. I think I set my price from floor to like 0.6 and filtered by rank. Another way that you could have been making some profits in this, since the reveal, is people are really looking at the different types, whether it's toxic or mech, and they're also checking out auras. Doesn't really matter which aura. Obviously, some are a little cooler than others, but just having an aura, people are excited to see that on there. They pay, they're paying up for that, and cool weapons as well. The chainsaws, certain guns. I think the mech floor. Well, first of all, the common floor ended up hitting around like 1.5, 1.6 Ethereum, and at that point, mechs went up to maybe 5 Ethereum. Toxics at that point, I think, had reached maybe 3 Ethereum. They're back down to 1.7, 1.8. If you can get any combination of traits like a toxic and an aura or a mech and an aura, those are pretty good snipes and have been going for like well over the floor of the type. So we've also been seeing big above floor buys for demons and eternals. Let's check out the outliers here. So a couple of above 27 Ethereum, 26. So those are huge sales. Obviously, like bullish signs, people are, spending a lot of capital just to be very recognized holders in this collection. Close to 20 Ethereum sales here. So, a lot of, just been a lot of volume this past week. It has dipped to about 1 Ethereum. Something I did want to touch on is seems that a lot of the whales have been kind of taking advantage of the Blur listings, and in order to get a lot of the upcoming airdrop for Blur. So they've been sweeping via bids and then just mass listing, at the smallest pump in floor, and it's caused a lot of people to get a little bit scared and worried that they've overinvested or something. They see the floor brick and then someone undercuts, and the Valhalla team has gotten feedback from the community and decided to block listings on Blur, so that should prevent any serious floor drops. We should see it recover a little bit, maybe get back over around 1.1, 1.2. Any upcoming announcements could cause a floor increase as well. Definitely continue to keep an eye on this. Look for any rare floors. We saw this just went 10 minutes ago, rank 700 for 1.05, and also make sure that I think you might need to check the Valhalla website as well, because there people have been re-rolling traits. So I'm not sure. On OpenSea, I think they should be showing correctly. but just make sure before you hit that purchase that there's not, some different traits, and you're not getting something that's completely different from what you're looking at. So yeah, let's take a look at where some of these profits have been leaking over to. We've been seeing them go into KPR and Juuni. KPR obviously came out before Valhalla, hit about like a 1 ETH floor, I think, pre-reveal. Ever since Valhalla's launch, people have seemed to be buying back into KPR as well. We saw it pump back up to like a zero point 0.3 floor. Lots of above floor sales, so that's always like a good indicator of the community sentiment on the project. People weren't confident in the team or the direction of the project. They wouldn't be over investing, overspending. They'd just be grabbing a floor. So people, do like the art. They've been seeing these profile pictures on Twitter and Discord. So, and the team recently made an announcement that they're going to be migrating the contract. So people are excited about that. That should be happening December 21st. So we'll see what that kind of does for the price action. But, lots of people excited. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on KPR. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at Juuni here. This did sell out last week, and I believe public price was zero point 0.2, whitelist was 0.25. Was a little bit high, but it did sell out, and we saw the floor get to 0.55. It's slowly been retracing. Went back down to like 0.35. Reveal is coming this Sunday, so definitely follow them on Twitter. Probably put the noties on. I think it's 12 p.m. EST, but definitely double check that. Could be some good opportunities to snipe. Could see similar price action as Valhalla, where there will probably be like a post-reveal dip, depending on floor. Maybe we see it get back to like 0.3. People are bullish on the art for Juuni, so we could see this pump back to previous all-time high and maybe even higher. So maybe try to snipe some rares. Another project that with the Twitter poll that I put out, people wanted to hear about Valhalla, KPR, Juuni, but a lot of people wanted to hear about Sappy Seals. Obviously, we know this is a very strong community. Been seeing that, we always see the profile pictures on Twitter and Discord. They've been seeing a lot of volume ever since Art Basel as well. Seems that Wob has been doing a lot of networking, meeting with a lot of other project founders and the Pudgy Penguins founder and DGods founder. So obviously Frank is very well known in the Solana space as well as Ethereum. So it seems that a lot of the Solana maxis have kind of been looking into Sappy Seals in Ethereum just because Frank has been a very vocal supporter. Same has gone for the Pudgy Penguins community. The founder has been being a vocal supporter of Sappy Seals. Wob probably gave them some alpha, what the plans are for the ecosystem as a whole. It seems that they're pretty bullish. So we've seen a lot of Pudgy Penguin holders posting about their purchases. The Pudgy Penguins are a lot of diamond hands in there, so we should see listings continue to stay pretty low. They're about 400 right now out of a 10K supply. Pudgy Penguins holders, they're not really ones to like short-term flip a project that they really vibe with. We have seen it retrace back to a 0.86. These are the blur listings, so we can call it like around a 0.9 floor. They did hit around 1.05, maybe 1.1 floor, so holding nice around this 0.9, and could continue to see some volume. Sappy Seals, there's just a strong community. Whenever they dip, they tend to bounce back and have like steady floor increases. So this is just one of those projects that people shouldn't really be too worried when they see dips. It dipped from 1.1 back to 0.9. Nothing to really worry about, as the team is continuing to build, and Wob is just great with marketing, especially on different chains. He's also kind of branching out into the Cardano chain, and seems like he's been bringing some of those people back to Ethereum, and they've been looking into Sappy Seals, so they have their impact in multiple chains is just something you don't really see with most projects, and could be a strong indicator for more pumps for these community focused projects. We'll probably look more into projects like Plague and Squishyverse as well, just because those are some projects you see a lot of profile pictures, genuine undead, stuff like that. So could see some steady floor increases on projects like that. We'll go ahead and close things out here with the Mutant Hound collars. We touched a little bit on this last video. Mutant Cartel is a project by some mutant ape holders, collection of mutant hounds. A lot of the Yuga community is very excited for the reveal. Obviously, they're going to want to get something that matches their apes, so we'll see a lot of price action on this post reveal. Listings will probably stay low, 285 out of a 5600 right now. So this will probably be more of a, like we see with apes, people tend to like just do private trades and stuff like that. So we probably won't see listings get too high. People will, the apes tend to come in pretty hard for projects like this. They'll be sweeping and probably doing trades and diamond handing the hounds that go with their apes. So could see a good post reveal pump on this collection. So definitely want to keep an eye on, follow on Twitter, and keep up to date on when that reveal is. So we'll go ahead and finish things up here. Like I said, we do have that giveaway that we'll be running. Just want to let you guys know that if there are some projects you want to see for maybe the next video, leave a comment down below with the project you'd like me to look into. Include your Twitter handle in that comment and make sure you are subscribed. 2 people will be chosen to receive $25 in USDC each. We'll go ahead and follow up with those winners via Twitter. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in and looking forward to next week's video.